will the stock market keep going up, or will the stock market reverse and keep going down? That is the question we're going to be answering today. Before we get started with the video, smash the thumbs up button to show your support for the channel. As always, it is greatly appreciated. So now let's get into this. So in the past few days, we've seen a sort of rally in the markets. We saw 3 up days in a row, and this past Friday was slightly down. And so this begs the question a lot of people have is, have we reached the bottom, and should I start buying stocks again? Or should I wait for stocks to go down more? And I think the answer to this question is you have to be prepared for both scenarios, right? And so the answer to that is no one really knows, right? I don't think anyone can say with certainty that either we've reached the bottom or that the market will keep going down. It depends on too many unknown variables. And so for me personally, while I have an expectation of where I think the market will go in the next few weeks and months, I would be foolish to not acknowledge that there's a at least decent chance that I'm wrong. I think the most important thing that people should do when we have a volatile market like this is just stay prepared for either scenario. Me, I'm prepared for the market to go straight back up to make new all-time highs, or if it crashes another 30%. And I'm prepared for both of those scenarios by doing a very simple thing, which is holding a lot of cash. My portfolio currently is still in 50% cash, and I think it's just the best position to be in right now. I've said in past videos, when we have volatile markets like this, the best asset to hold is not stocks, it's not bonds, it's not gold, it's not even Bitcoin, it's cash. And why is that? Well, it's because cash gives you optionality. And optionality is the most valuable thing you can own when stock markets are volatile like they are right now. And so I'm still holding on to a ton of cash. I personally think that we haven't reached the bottom and stocks are going to keep going down. So in the event that I'm right, I have a bunch of cash on hand that I will use to buy stocks as they keep going lower. Since I'm holding so much cash, that's what would be ideal for me. But I'm also prepared for stocks to go straight back up. And if stocks keep going up, then I will just do what I have always been doing, which is buy great companies when they are trading at a discount. And so no matter whether the market goes up or down, I'm prepared for either situation. And I think that's something important that you have to think about. I think a lot of people have either bought in completely now and are praying that the stock market goes up because they don't have any cash left to buy if the market keeps going down, or people are haven't bought anything, or are worse, even shorting the stock market, and therefore are heavily dependent on the stock market going down. And I think those are not the right courses of action. I still hold stocks, but I also have a lot of cash, and I think that puts me in the best position to be prepared for either scenario to play out. And so now, for my personal opinion on where I think the markets are going, just as a little disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and I don't think it would be wise for anyone to take action based on what I'm about to say, but this is what my opinion is on the stock market. I think that stocks will keep going down, and I don't think we've reached the bottom yet. And I think that for a very simple reason. I don't think we can go from back in February being at one of the highest valued stock markets in history, where corporate debt is literally at an all-time high, right? One of the biggest debt bubbles we've ever seen. And then have an event happen that causes the entire economy to completely shut down for who knows how long. Anyone knows really how long this will last. But the point is, I don't think that we can go from the highest the market's ever been valued to the economy being completely shut down for the next coming weeks or months. And as a result of that, I don't think that we can just make a quick trip down 30% and then make a nice V-shaped recovery and go all the way back up, making new all-time highs and sort of putting everything behind us, right? I don't think that's really what's going to happen. I think the economy has a lot of problems right now that can't be solved by the Federal Reserve printing money or lowering interest rates or sending everyone a check. I think that the economy has some serious problems, and I think that will be reflected in stock prices in the coming weeks and months. So as I've said, I think the stock market will keep going down. I certainly would be better off if it goes down, since I have a lot of cash that I'm waiting to invest. However, the thing to note is, even if we've reached the bottom in the stock market, goes straight up from here, I'm still in a good position because I have a plan and I know what I'm going to do. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post stock market related videos multiple times a week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.